I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we are going to do the Aries Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for July 5th, no, sorry, July 8th through the 15th. So we're going to get some oracle cards for you and see what the strongest energy for the week will be, and then we'll get into more detail. You guys are quiet this week too. What's going on? All the fire sign readings have been very, very chill, which is very surprising. Let's see. Oh, very good. Ooh, God, you are in a very chill energy. Whoa. Okay, I like this. I like it. Wow. Okay, so you do have anxiety as your overall energy, although with all of this right here, I don't think it's necessarily, horrible anxiety type of energy. I think it's more you're in this place of kind of like maybe making a new plan. I think there's been something maybe that has really been affecting your surroundings lately. There's something that's really been bothering you, something you've really been struggling with. And with this healer, the healer of ages and the angel of balance, and then you have the strategy card, I think you're focusing on doing something different with this to bring more peace into your life. This is really that full moon we just had, the full moon in, was it Capricorn? I don't even know. Yeah, full moon in Capricorn, and the eclipse was in Capricorn. The energies of that were being about focusing on being able to balance your personal life with your career life, like being able to bring balance into emotional fulfillment and physical fulfillment as well. And I think that that's kind of the energy that you're in right now. There has been something that has like been a constant like frustration in your surroundings, and that is something that has been taking up the majority of your focus. And I think that you're kind of readjusting and trying to put your focus or your energy into something else or bring more balance to it in some way, because I think that this has been something that's been probably weighing heavy for a while. This is also kind of maybe a little bit of a warning this week to really pay attention to the things that are bothering you right now. Really pay attention to the things that have been kind of heavily on your mind, the things that have been maybe even like a constant distraction, and maybe kind of try to look at it from a different perspective. Like, don't allow it to, instead of allowing yourself to worry about it and you know, like, see if there's some way that you can shift your focus to something else. See if there's another way to handle this situation. A lot of times when we're in the middle of a conflict or in the middle of something difficult, it's difficult to see the solution because you're being presented with all of the ickiness of it right in your face. But so if we can pull back sometimes and pull ourselves out of the energy, you know, and try to get a different perspective of it, a lot of times you'll see a different solution to it. Let's see what else we get. Wow, yeah. I think too with this Queen of Swords, you're kind of seeing a different truth to something. The Queen of Swords is also that energy of kind of turning off your emotions, taking your emotions out of a situation and seeing it in a more logical way. And maybe in doing that, it's bringing a lot of clarity. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And you have the Lover's card. So I do feel, and you have the Page of Cups. Okay. For some of you, there has definitely been a relationship that has been a big struggle for you. We have the Queen of Cups and the Tower card here. This is somebody who, with the Queen of Swords, is that non-emotional energy, like I said. This is seeing things in a more logical way. The Queen of Cups is that very emotional energy. I think that overall that you are trying to see a situation in a more logical way, because I think that emotionally you're just ready to explode. You might have even just been feeling overly emotional this week, and you're taking a step back and looking at this in a more logical way. I think that there's been a lot of imbalance in your love life, maybe a lot of imbalance within your relationship. It could be that the person that you're connected with, that, one person is super emotional and the other person is super logical. And in that, you both just really, really clash and you can't come together. Yeah, I think overall there's a lot of imbalance just within your love life in general. And if you're single, it might be that you're really wanting wanting that connection to have emotional fulfillment. But I think overall, with the strategy in the Lover's card, you're really seeing how much this is affecting you. And you're really trying to look at it from a different perspective, to see how you can handle it better. Because it's really, with the Tower card, it's really kind of taking a toll on you. All right, so let's see what else we have. Okay, we're going to look at what your energy coming into the week is, if I can shuffle these cards. My dumbass was like, oh, I'll get some really long nails. That'll be cute. Worst idea ever. I can't do shit with these nails. That's what I get for trying to be cute. I keep getting in my personal readings that I need to embrace my feminine energy more. Fingernails are not the way to do it. I do not feel feminine at all. I just feel like a fucking claw machine. Okay, anyway, sorry. All right, let's see your energy coming into the week. Knight of Swords, yeah. You're really focused on finding a solution to a problem. Definitely. You're honed in. You're seeing that there's a problem. You're seeing that this is something that has really, yeah, and the Queen of Swords, yeah. Oh, damn, yeah. Because the Ten of Swords is like, feeling betrayed, feeling overwhelmed. So the Knight and the Queen of Swords, you definitely are taking your emotions out of a situation. You're definitely looking at something in a more logical way. You're wanting to find a different solution. You're wanting to find a different plan, because with the Ten of Swords, you're tired of just feeling emotionally betrayed, of feeling even like verbally, maybe even. Yeah, wow. Give me one more on this Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's just a lot of conflict. If this is a connection to another person, there has just been consistent conflict between the two of you. This might not necessarily be a romantic relationship, honestly. This might be just conflict that consistent conflict that you've had with another person. It could be that both of you have had different perspectives on things. But yeah, it's been consistent conflict between you and this person, and you're just tired of it. So I think that you're pulling your emotions out of it, and you're trying to find another way to just pull yourself out of this energy. Let me get one more on the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. This has like been something that has been this is the same card. This has been something that has been consistently bothering you. This has been something that maybe has kept you up at night. It's just consistent aggravation, consistent worry, whatever this is. If this is a relationship with, a romantic relationship, if this is a family relationship, whatever this is, it's something that has been consistently a conflict, consistently a worry, probably for a good bit of time. Okay, so let's see what's coming towards you this week. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this has been this has been something that's been a repeated cycle, a repeated back and forth cycle with another person, or a situation that has been repeating itself. Okay, and the Princess of Swords. Oh, yeah. For some of you, for some of you, it might be that if this is a romantic relationship, it might be that maybe this person has like cheated on you in the past, or yeah, I do feel for some of you that maybe that if this is a romantic connection, that there's been something about this connection where you really worry whether or not this person has other options, whether this person is seeing other people. It could even be that you've had a relationship with this person where you guys have consistently gone back and forth, like even to the extent that like you break up and they go see other, you both break up and then you both start flirting with other people to make people jealous. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of relationship. It could be also that you are seeing the pattern in this. You are seeing how it's just, you're consistently pulled into the same pattern with this person. So the Prince of Swords and the Seven of Cups, it's like seeing a new perspective and seeing that you've had more options, but it's it's something behind the back. For some of you, you might feel like this person has been going behind your back. Let me see what the Seven of Cups is. You might also be looking and seeing that you've missed so many feeling like you've missed so many opportunities for yourself, because that's what it is. That's what it is. You're really gaining like new insight into this. You're really looking at this from a different perspective, because I think that it's just like enough is enough with this situation. It's been consistent conflict. And so I definitely think you're putting a lot of thought into it, but thought without the emotion. And I think that you're seeing that this cycle has been repeating itself so much that you feel like with the Seven of Cups that you have missed out on all of these other like really positive opportunities for yourself. Yeah. Yeah, you have not been, and if this has been a long term, like if this has been like a long-term relationship, it could be that like you're even thinking like you really had the vision that this person was your soulmate, and you're realizing that it wasn't everything that you thought it was going to be. Oh, I'm sorry that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, again, for some of you, I honestly don't feel that this is a relationship. I honestly feel that this might be family related. Like this might be somebody in your family, especially with this Hierophant card. This is either somebody who you've been in a, in a solid relationship with for some time, or somebody that you've had some kind of commitment with in the past, or this is somebody within your family, or this is somebody who has been in your life for some time. But this connection has really been emotionally draining for you. Why? It's like on the surface, this has seemed to be something so beautiful, something so emotionally fulfilling, like something so perfect. But, behind the scenes, it's just nothing but constant conflict. And there's the Seven of Cups twice. It's like emotionally, this has just been like... If this is a relationship, this is a relationship that is very intense and very passionate, like one of those relationships that you're having like these knockdown, drag out fights, and you're breaking up, but then you get back together, and it's this really passionate energy, and it's, you know what I mean? It's like one extreme or the other. It's extremely passionate, or it's extremely toxic. It's not on the surface, this looks, because it is such a passionate and intense energy, if this is a romantic relationship, because even if it's not a twin flame connection, it's a soul connection. And so that there's a pull there. And so because there's that pull there, maybe because there's been such intense energy, maybe because there is such an intense passion between the two of you, it's perceived as, oh my God, this is my soulmate, this is my forever person, I feel so strongly for this person. But those energies are like, have been on the two extremes, like either, very, very toxic or very, very passionate. And I think that you've hung on to this, you've held on to this because the perception of it is that this is your soulmate. And it might be your twin flame, but the energy, it's been stuck in this same intense pattern that, that it's not going anywhere. And so I think that you're seeing that, and you're trying to pull your emotions out of it. If this is a family relationship, it's like the family that really puts out that good image of that very wholesome family, but like behind the scenes, it's very, very toxic. It's very emotionally manipulating. Like you might have a relationship like with somebody in your family like that, like even like a parent, like you might have had a mother that was very, or is very emotionally manipulative. You know what I mean? Sorry, I can talk. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is heavy. All right, what else? What else do you have this week? Okay, you do have the Eight of Wands. That's good. You have the Eight of Swords. And you have I think that this, okay, I honestly, with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, I think this is this person that you're dealing with. I think that you're seeing that they're not going to change, or that they're not in an energy to change right now. This is somebody who's very tied up, who's, very, very victim mentality even. Like not willing to make any changes, not willing to do anything, not even willing to communicate. And so I think with this Eight of Wands, I think that you are just kind of shifting your energy and deciding to move forward on your own path regardless. Because I think you're seeing that this person is just not in the energy to change right now. Give me one more on this Eight of Wands. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles, and yeah. I think you're putting more focus. With this strategy card, you're focused more on a long-term future for yourself regardless. With this Three of Swords, I think you're just wanting to shift energy away from this heartache because, you know, I think overall this connection has really kind of been the focal point for you for a long time. Maybe you haven't been able to focus, you know, on your career, on your finances, on your own stability. Maybe when it comes to focusing on you, you really haven't had that time. So I think that that's what you're doing. And I think emotionally this person just isn't really in a good place right now. But because it's been able to go back and forth in this energy, it's kept you both still. So honestly, if this is somebody that's meant to be in your life, I think that you pulling away is actually going to be the best for both of you, because they'll have to, you know, they'll figure it out. And, you know, if this is a family member, you know, walking away is not necessarily cutting it off. It's just choosing to pull your energy away from it. Honestly, yeah. The Seven of Pentacles. You're putting this energy and effort into yourself. Because, again, I feel like you've put a lot of energy into this and it's just kind of sucked you dry. All right, let's get one final message for you. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. And almost, yeah. This Never Jam Today card is like somebody who, you know, makes promises that they don't keep. You know, it's being in that energy where you keep thinking it's going to change. Again, it's that it looks really good on the outside, but underneath the surface, it's not what it appears to be. It's very toxic. And this All Must Have Prizes card is realizing that you've been putting so much energy and effort into this that, again, this has become such a focal point in your life for so long that you have not been able to put that focus in on yourself. And I think that that's what you're doing. So, there you go. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sorry, that was really heavy. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'm sending you much, much love. Bye-bye.